Hi, Ancient Warrior here. Let's stay on the clip of the movies that we've been talking about. 1985 brought out Chuck Norris and a movie called Invasion U.S.A. Chuck Norris was in it. He was the lead. Got to get a little coconut in me because I'm nuts. Premise behind it was state of Florida that Latin groups, Cuban, Nicaraguan and stuff, just like in the movie before in Red Dawn, infiltrated into Florida. And they started creating havoc. Only difference here is it showed the American people being fearful. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fear, folks, but you're going to see a lot of veterans who band up and follow up. You know, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, after 9/11, that could happen. Do you know why I know it could happen? Because 9/11 happened. And I told people back years ago, my dad shows you the arrogance of the greatest generation. Said an attack like Pearl Harbor could never happen again because the United States government, the United States is too strong. I heard that for years. I bought into it, as many people of my generation did. I'm going to tell you, prepare for nuclear war. Prepare for a conventional war. Get potassium iodate for every member of your family for 2 months. Get gas masks. Get NBC uniforms. The rubberized biological, chemical, and nuclear warfare. Some of those, if I remember right, had charcoal inside of them to keep the what was outside out. Get your fish, your antibiotics from the pet store. Get a prescription. Get a doctor's desk reference, a nurse's desk reference that'll tell you how to use these drugs. Get neighbors together, working together. Don't stand there with your head well placed between your cheeks and say it can never happen. Guys, that caravan that's coming up out of Mexico, it's 85% military-aged males. What'd they say in Red Dawn that started the problems? Coming up out of the South, infiltrating. Now there's stories being told that there are either Russian or Chinese or North Korean tanks being hidden in the jungle of Mexico down there. I'm not so worried about those because I do know we have at least 3 Chinese bases here in the U.S. You know, folks, we have got to wake up. Our leaders have been selling us down the road for years. If you don't prepare, you don't get your gear together, you don't have your kit ready to go at all times. That means if you have an AR, AK, you have magazines loaded and they're either in your on your chest rig or in your Alice kit or whatever it is you carry. You need to be prepared. First signs of anything happening, you need to bug out. And I do mean bug the hell out. And if somebody says, well, nothing happened. Yeah, that's true. Nothing happened, but could have. Be prepared. Be a little bit like Chicken Little. The sky's falling. I don't remember the whole story about Chicken Little, but I think at the end the sky was falling. It just happened to be something out of a tree. Guys, prepare. You know, dehydrate meats, dehydrate vegetables. If you have to, take a part-time job. Work 2 and 3 jobs if you've got to. But get prepared. Because Invasion U.S.A. could happen. We've got too many weak-kneed Democrats who are socialist, and they think they're going to be in charge. People like Kamala Harris and Cory Booker and Maxine Mouth Waters and Feinstein, Pelosi, Reid, Barney Frank, and all those guys. They're useful idiots until the takeover happens. Then they're target practice. Remember, I've told you the story about what happened before World War II with Hitler and Antifa. Antifa was a group that was formed in Germany. They actually became the brown shirts. Folks, when Hitler was tired of them, he did what was called the Night of Long Knives. He sent his SS out, and they slaughtered as many of them as they could. Some got away, and some got to Russia. Stalin saw them as useful idiots. In the 1950s, after the war was over, he was tired of them wanting to do things their way. Guess what? Wall, line, boom. A few of them escaped and came to the United States. They're the fathers of the present Antifa movement, the socialist movement that came out of World War II. You know, I'll bet you poor old Joe McCarthy he's sitting up there on his cloud laughing and rolling and saying, see, I told you it was happening. Guys, with this happening, you need to prepare. Buy ammunition. Buy extra magazines. Get prepared. Dehydrate food. Buy freeze-dried. You know, get cans of beans and rice and potatoes. Yes, I said potatoes. You know, it may not be good food, but it's better than nada. All right? With that being said, remember, if you're prepping, you live in free America. But if you're not, oh well, welcome to the FEMA camp. Have a good day. Have a blessed day.